mage. They hovered the Valir earlier, but they opted to go for the Chango, which is actually Chango. I mean Hellcurt counters Chango.
Yes, yes.
One pop of the ultimate of the Hellcurt.
You can just chase down the Chango.
Damage
Instant damage for the
right?
Chango. And again, you have to remember that the moment that you drop the shield of Chango, her damage output gets pretty low. And yeah, very interesting lineup here coming in from Team Indonesia. I feel like they're trying to get a read once more of Team Philippines, whereas Team Philippines puts up a more stable composition here. But I do love the Chango pick. I think Indonesia delivered still a very nice hard-hitting composition here in the form of distance. Because Chango can fight the Harit even from a distance.
Yeah, even from a distance. So is this a download game for Team Indonesia, or is this the revenge game for the Team Philippines? We have Lusty on the Grab, Carl DZ on the Harit, Haji on the Kufra. You will be using the carry in Kenji as you can.
On the thumbs, ladies and gentlemen. And of course, you got Idolmatic here for the high lows. Unyu, Gagale for the export, Aura for the Badang, Ugok on this Chango, and of course, Omnicom for the Claude. So I just want to mention, Psycho is not playing.
Here, right?
Yeah, Psycho is not playing. They got it swapped for Unyo Kikale.
Unyo Kikale. So there's a change of facing here for the side of Team Indonesia. But I just noticed that both of the teams are playing this the standard way, 2-2-1 lineup right now. But what's interesting here in the Philippines, they put the carry and the Kufra on the top lane, rather than the bottom lane, right?
Yes. Of course, not the bottom lane being considered as the safer lane.
Yes.
For a carry, light carry, but of course that leaves Indonesia to easily take this club coin. They're going for trades, but a dive up top was done there. I think that might be the first blood.
With the Kufra, here we go. This is Hayes, and again the Grok Lusty proving well here in the side of the Team Philippines. That will be the first blood. But for exchange, Team Indonesia getting all the jungle resources in the bottom lane. And I'm guessing that Genji doesn't even need all of those resources. So Team Philippines right now, they're looking good. Team Indonesia lacking the response coming in from Team Philippines on the revenge play in the top lane. But as we say this, Genji is harassing Ura right now.
Kenji is harassing Ura, and Kenji is actually looking for an opportunity to go for the dive against Ura, thinking that he may not be able to escape the advance of Tukov, whereas continuing up onto Unyu. This is very risky. No, Unyu is just level 3 versus level 5 Harit.
There's level 5
with this one. No ultimate is available for
Chaco. Nice bait coming in from Carl DZ. Lusty is here. Does he have more stuns? No, he doesn't, because he's still level 3. Nice counterplay from Team Philippines, with negating the potential turtle play of Team Indonesia.
And the thing here is that Team Philippines has the lead in terms of the levels, but that's still a tower dive. Proxy here in kill range.
Meteor shower.
The landed meteor shower, but Lusty counters that with his own wall charge.
That was the perfect meteor shower for the Chango, but again, Lusty is there to defend his ally. Nice save there coming in for the Lusty Grok. This is vintage Lusty with the clutch wild charge as always.
Be careful. 3-minute mark, ladies and gentlemen, and stakes are pretty even at this time for the map. There's also a turtle body in, but I think no teams are rotating to take that objective. There are after team fights. Look at the tab here. You can actually see the item pathing being done by these two teams.
They don't want to risk it. They know that both of them has a keyhole in terms of clutch. But right now, Team Indonesia, I do feel that it's up to Uko on showering all those meteor showers.
Yes, of course, ultimation coming in from Aura, ladies and gentlemen. Just shower from Ukok, not gonna be doing the damage there. The first kill is not in its buff up form, especially with the shield not up for Ukok. Just now it is available. But Idolmatic focusing onto Kenji. Kenji being patient and not gonna casting the counter and Inferno and even Dixion. Didn't see the proper juggle there for that cat.
We are at a stalemate, ladies and gentlemen. Both of the teams just giving space to their carries right now, but Philippines will take the first move as they will go for the turtle. Meanwhile, here in the top lane, can Kenji survive this? No, he won't. The Claude will slay the Tams.
The Claude will slay the Tams. Nice work there done by Team Indonesia. Almost a kill, although with Idolmatic but Indonesia, they now have nice control of this top.
Yes, but as a response, Team Philippines getting the turtle buff. So this is a very deadly Harriet on Carl Easy. Here we go. There's going to be a catch
Kenji,
in the bottom lane.
Kenji on arrival, ladies and gentlemen, went for the drop there against the export, but of course he will fall back. They're winning out for the initiate coming in from Badang as they see Aura. Lusty here leaving up guard spot here, but I think, yeah, they will just fall back.
Indonesia is actually doing great on landing this Shango ultimates, but Philippines is very patient, just waiting for the cooldown and then they will enter. They know there is no response here in the top lane. That's why Cardizi and Hayes is forcing this minion cut and neglecting the Claude, the farm that he wants to get in the late game.
Last Insanity gets entered here by Onyo Gagale. Also, Carl Z here getting cornered by 3 members. Feature Shower is going to be cancelled by Yukok. And now Carl Z just going to be receiving the first kill.
Oh!
That's going to be the secret vision. He went for a chrono dash, shifting his target towards the X-board. And Yukok gets zoned out by Lasty. Nikai Om here in his top lane now. And now you got also Hayes dancing out along with Kenji, securing the kill against Nikai Om.
Clutch, chrono dash for Carl TZ, dodging the first kill of the Django, and because of that, they took control of the top side of the map, getting all the resources, removing it from the Claude.
Removing it from the Claude.
Removing it from the Claude.
They're doing their best to put the Claude behind,
Yes.
making sure that the distance between him and the late game would be a very big stretch.
So, ladies and gentlemen, Team Philippines right now with a good adjustment for the first game of the grand finals. Fortunately, few having a great time here in the bottom lane, getting the crab. I mean, getting the crab and probably getting the next turtle of the game. So Indonesia, what they need is probably a what? That's what they
shower.
need. That's what they need.
That's what they need. And that's a very big win there done by Indonesia. But the pickup was also done against the export mega kill here for Kalzi. Chased down by Hayes. First kill getting dodged there. Coming in from Mukong. And now we got Kenji getting the 2v1 against Aura. Getting that addition of Nikao. Nikao with the chase. Kenji is re-engaging, but not going to be enough on his shoot abilities to withstand the damage of Nikao.
So we have ourselves a tie game in terms of gold, ladies and gentlemen. Clutch, meteor shower. Bring in the salt, says Ukok.
Oh yeah,
I will bring in the salt as he will last hit the turtle to even up the game. But as I say this, still the damage output of the carry is just too big right now because of the true damage, plus having the endless battle on his arsenal, a limited amount of mana, and still Carteezy is on an unstoppable streak. What Indonesia needs are shutdowns. Shut down Carteezy right now for the extra gold.
Yes, but you have to remember that Few is also online. Again, that extra gold, I'm not so sure. Rukak has been doing his job as a Chango, but I think Philippines is able to get the proper position. I mean, this feature shower, she's pulling off. And Omnicom.
Okay, he's confident. He's confident here. That is the Claude bang bang bang. If you're gonna see it, if you're very familiar in playing this character, if you have 10 stacks, you can just go for the normal hits.
Hayes is obviously baiting, but Omnicom is trying to force him to its limit.
You're baiting one of the skills, and then you'll just go for the BMI out. No one can chase you because of the 10 stacks.
8-5 for this game. 1,000 on the goal lead of Team Philippines. Not that evident. You got this, Aura, again. Inside Idol Barek, there's the catch. Ladies and gentlemen, no bouncing balling out. That's the plan against Aura. And they're forcing out this glorious pathway. This is not going to be good for Team Indonesia. They lost a very big ultimate. And now Carlsy is on the offensive.
Here comes a stretch coming in from Hayes. But it's just a pump fake as we are now seeing the Claude versus the carry. Hayes, they want to cut him off. Oh no, there's a rival. Okay, I think they got this.
Yeah,
they found the Claude.
Playing duet. He went for the flicker. On the view, there's still one behind. He wants to go for the bumping, but of course Kenji and also Carlsy anticipating that one. There's going to be a 3v5.
That is the Claude, ladies and gentlemen. But again, the next target will be the high loss. The true damage is indeed true. Coming in from you. Hayes is here. Nice one charge onto 2 for Mr. Lusty.
For Mr. Lusty. Dino Gala going to be destroyed here. Another charge here done with a chrono dashes here from Carlsy. Very clean for the 3v5. That is an advantage taken in by Team Philippines, and they will take the Lord as well.
And that is a great catch for the Philippines getting the Claude. So that means Indonesia, they will lack the damage in terms of clash. And now, fortunately, they do have the Lord on their side. It's 12-5 on our scoreline. Team Philippines leading by 5,000.
There is a lot of micro heavy moves because in this game, like everyone is just making their dashes,
Their own place, their own place.
It's like a game full of plays and
What-
attempts
yeah.
to do plays.
What you can do, I can do
do
too,
it.
right? 12-5. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go.
You can do English out, guys.
I
We can do it.
All right. Of course, the Lord is going to the bottom side of the lane. He is controlling the mid lane. Meanwhile, Kenji onto the top lane. So there is the Lord pressure that we can see under 10 minutes of the game. Here we go. No damage whatsoever for the Claude right now. His Blazing Duet cannot actually do anything against the Harriet. Only with Fuse carry. So I think Claude right now, Omnica needs to really utilize his ultimate.
They're stunned on the Frenzy, but actually they're just setting up for the medium lane pusher by Kenji up top. Blazing Duet on retreat done in by the Cloud Carl Z here, along with Kenji. Goes for the first lane into the turret. It's gonna be destroyed. No tower defense to be done. Also, Talk is available for the taking, but I think the Philippines will just keep their distance.
Yeah, they will keep their distance, but again, that was actually quite deep coming in from the Team Philippines. You don't actually want to be as that. If you're playing this game, you need to be very patient in controlling your skills and your damage. Again, this is a backline burst from the Chango, and plus she does have the slows coming in from the Ice Spin 1, so you don't want to catch all of those meteor showers. Plus, this is a Claude versus Carry without any wind of nature.
Yes.
Carry will automatically get burst.
Yes. Especially if Claude manages to slip through the defenses of Gary Kenji. That is a very, very heavy mistake on the bottom lane. That is totally uncalled for. And that will actually help that advance here of the Philippines. You can actually see how the group will plateau after Kenji getting taken.
They need to be very careful because of the streaks that they have. Carl TZ 702, View on 2-0. So if ever Indonesia gets kills Carl TZ, and if it goes to the Claude, man, probably 2 item spikes for immediately.
Totally.
Yeah.
Under the far line, you got Hayes here. Opening is available for him. He gets punched in the face. All of his strategies getting ripped here by Aura. Onto the side, there's the cut in by Dina. Oh, and now onto Lasty. Also the few. This too is going to be cornered here by the members of Team Indonesia. Idol Barak leading the chase.
Kenji
Oh,
with
the swag!
With the classic Filipino cut, ladies and gentlemen. The Filipino cut is here.
Is he real? Ladies and gentlemen, Kenji here. It's gonna be a 1v5, and that's how it's done, this guy.
Vintage Filipino cutting through the lines. No, I'm kidding, ladies and gentlemen. But again, Kenji with a play. You want to chase down my teammate? I will go for your tower. Team Philippines getting 2 towers.
So that's the rival meta. That's the popular rival meta.
The popular arrival meta.
Allowing Kenji to go for the god without the chase here of Indonesia, quickly cutting their momentum. There is a 7,000 goal lead here for the side of Team Philippines. Also a 6-tower lead and 1 Lloyd lead.
Indonesia is forcing any kind of pickups right now, using their ultimates.
That's
just for one.
Yeah, that's a carry. They're trying to do it, and of course, it will not through the heart here of this Highlands that they're trying to do.
Whoa!
That is a very nice flicker here done by the Badang. Ladies and gentlemen, last extended here for the back line. Carncy is still able to survive the shield sustaining him, but I think he got left for that. It's no legendary. Carncy still alive. Carncy, what was that?
That was
now. Who's up here? Getting bursted?
That was 1-on-5 for Carlsy, but unfortunately he died. But again, Team Indonesia running for their lives. Kenji again, another rival play, but he will cancel it down.
All right.
What was that?
So I think Kenji's arrival just got on cooldown by that time. Had it been that Kenji was able to arrival a bit more early, Carlsy gonna buy more time.
But Carl TZ having that 1-on-5, but man, that is a shutdown. Again, 2 early items like that's big, probably around 800 or 1,000. So let's see what can Omnica take out of that. Here you go.
Omnica is now online. It's a cloud like, and that's how you mentioned it. Without any bit of nature, Curry will not against the cloud.
That was actually with the wind of nature, the meteor shower got the parry. So here we go, is this comeback play. Coming in from Team Indonesia.
That is clearly a comeback play, ladies and gentlemen. And we get a 1-on-1 done in against Omnica. Lasty will not be able to steal the Lord. It's going to be security by Badan.
Badang is in town, ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's the same as the last. That's the second time already, Badang.
That's the second time already,
For
Badang.
the play. 13-15
my.
in this game. The goal lead of Team Philippines getting melted only just to 3K.
Oh my, 4 heroes falling down. Team Indonesia can go for a quick push. This is a level 2 Lord.
Yeah.
The minions has been upgraded, and Claude can push out towers very quickly.
Yeah,
so
what a
the death timers are important right now.
Man.
So we need to look at the death timer.
Man, Aura is a god. He's really good at the match. And
Ura.
now on this Badang, Ura is just too much. The way he figured it and landed that both game against the membership of the Philippines, just so tasty. And now let us see here as the sweep is being done by Team Indonesia. They will not let go of this. This is a Raging Lord and can easily jump in towards the
There you go.
turret.
There you go. Half health for the turret. Ladies and gentlemen, there's going to be the clash. Hayes won't actually hit anyone. And there is the Glorious Battle. That's the last Insanity. Coming from the X-Board. They will finish up one. The Grok falling down. And BMI out for Mr.
Oh
Omnica.
my God, the song.
He even flushes the sticker, man.
The song of our people, ladies and gentlemen, who inhibitor turrets destroyed. And let us see as Team Philippines being pushed back in the wall by Indonesia.
Adapt or perish is the motto of Team Indonesia. Look at the gold graph. That one tiny red line. Ladies and gentlemen, is this the final clash?
Yes, this is the classic Indonesian tempo that they will not give you any room for breathing. The moment that they got a hold of your neck, that's going to be Kenji. Counter before they activated, they decided to go all in with Carl. See, Titan Tank have a lot of damage. He's able to reach that big damage. Where is the follow-up? It's a bit slow coming in from the teammates. Carteezy
Being the hero of the game. Pew, but he's shooting boomerangs, man. Here we go. That is the true damage from the carry. Taking down two. Carteezy chasing the girl. Ukok running for her life. This is the chase down. Let's take it slow. So slow. Ukok right now blocks the sticker. He will get away. But that is the Filipino defense from the Philippines. 17-17 is the score, man.
Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, all inhibitor turrets here of Team Philippines destroyed with only one inhibitor for Indonesia's side. This is a very beautiful teaser for this best of time.
A beautiful
Game one.
This is just a trailer.
Game one. This is just
just a trailer.
This is how you do test games.
This is how you do test games. This is what the check ping is for, to give you a very dramatic game.
Yes.
17, 2 kills per minute.
The song of our people.
The song of our people. The best intro ever.
The best intro ever, ladies
for
and
Team
gentlemen.
Philippines. We have 1 minute left for the next Lord, and it is the most important objective of the game.
This
right
is
now.
so intense.
It's so
This is so intense, guys. You need to share any live streams, any broadcast that you are seeing right now, any promotions with Lakad, Matatag, because this is clearly needed here by both of these two teams.
Man, immortalities is are so important right now. Again, another meteor shower.
It's your shower on cooldown though.
Oh my. But it has a very low cooldown, so he can actually spam it for the waves.
Yes.
Okay, there you go. Tumanakop.
Wow! Coming in from Ace. That is the glorious pathway casted for retreat. Ladies and gentlemen, Ace will also have another chance to cast his first kill. He will go for the brush, catch someone. Kansi still not going to be casting the Zaman Force onto Pew. They're waiting out for the last Insanity. They got the target onto Udo. Finaga armor is down.
Finaga armor is down, but the carry is down as well. They want the Claude. Claude with 10 stats already. Goes for the BMI out. Carl Tizzy being the hero of the game. Nice block coming from Lusty, but both of the teams will go for the disengage. Lusty will back away. The Claude is inside the base. We need to observe the minimap as Team Indonesia signaling the bottom side of the map.
Yes, they're eyeing the bottom side actually. They can easily convert that one, especially if it's a Claude.
Yes.
And if the Claude goes for the split, which is very hard to catch the Claude. This is the fight for the Lord. So there's a bottom lane pushing in favor of Team Indonesia. This is a game that is still in favor of Indonesia.
I think this is the final fight. The last round.
Yes, the last round.
The last round.
Lord. Who will the Lord be?
Lord. Hello, Lord. Knocking on your doors, Lord. Here we go. Carry, Few having the immortality. You can actually sell that after.
Look at this mansion. Aura is now on the bottom lane. Just going for the grab point.
Yeah,
he can easily convert it into the rotate or the bottom lane time to a push. That's very risky. That is a blank.
Yep.
Everyone is eyeing for the Lord.
Everyone is eyeing.
Nika started for the Lord. That is clearly a bait.
Yep.
Team Simo, understand it?
Yep. Two side laners are pushing in the bottom lane. Let's see. Ukok, he will see Lusty right now. Okay, hello Lusty. What's good?
Yes.
There you go.
Shower on cooldown.
The Lord is warming up.
Few return for 1 minion wave. For 1 minion, actually to the bottom lane. Hayes getting dual here by Nika.
Oh no, this is looking bad for Team Philippines. This is good for Team Indonesia.
Yep. So they were able to zone out. That's the little game there. They were able to zone out Team Philippines outside those brushes closer to the Lord. Lord is now at half health.
Yes.
For the taking here of Team Indonesia.
What are we witnessing right now is the Lord dance, ladies and gentlemen. Both of them just baiting out the most important, their most important ultimates.
Who will win the
Major shower, the blazing duet, especially the wind of nature coming in from Few. And look at this, it looks like Indonesia is winning it, man. Playing their cards right. Look at this.
And they casted the ultimate against Few here, ladies and gentlemen. Onto the side is going to be Nika off. And the decision is have Genji go for the split here into the bottom lane. Will they poke? Will they commit?
What is the answer? What is the response?
There's still no one answering Genji here.
They're eyeing the
Let's
Lord.
jump by Hayes.
Here we go.
They saw Aura. Aura was able to complete the teleport, ladies and gentlemen.
That is-
Recall Few onto the mid lane side.
That is Hayes falling down, ladies and gentlemen. That's important. Here comes the last insanity, but
Hayes
this is
down.
the time and
Carl
force
committed.
coming in for Mr. Carl Easy. He will go for the export. Meanwhile, we're having one-on-one from on the bottom side.
Yeah.
That is 18 to
Oh,
19.
Philippines
Lots
winning
of
this one.
magic damage
Aura,
coming
join
in
the
from
party.
Carl Easy, ladies and
Aura
gentlemen.
join the party, ladies and gentlemen. There's the ultimate, but no, cast the ultimate coming in from Aura. And here comes Genji!
Hadouken!
Ladies and gentlemen, Kenji is going to be going down. That's going to be the immortality getting popped, but at least Upon Rival was able to get the kill onto Aura. There is Claude escaping here for the beat, going for the shove.
Going for the cut, lady. He doesn't want the push. The Indonesian cut. We have ourselves a slobber knocker, ladies and gentlemen. 22-19. What a clash! What a clash! Decisions after decisions.
Game 1.
And this is the late game decision making that we are
Not
witnessing.
Genji's down. You got Ukok here, getting the check on Genji. And of course, there's no choice. It's only Hayes defending Nika off. Went for the blazing duet. They have no choice. Hayes here. What a cast for the ultimate. He
can actually get away.
He can kill Nika off.
Oh!
Okay, BMI.
Nice fake by Mr. Nick.
Lasting!
Oh, but there's the BMI out. BMI in. Where are you going? Sit down, says Lusty and Ukok. Nice flat for Mr. Few.
That's one. That's 2 cores actually remove here against Indonesia. That timer's at around 40-second mark. Ladies and gentlemen, Lusty sorting out this high loss.
But Export is here. Export lurking in the shadows, ladies and gentlemen. Inside the bush,
Showed himself.
my friends.
Showed himself. Few will not back out against Export. We're able to get a catch. There's the ultimate, and Export got in way too early.
Here we go.
Also onto the high loss. There's the reason onto the Lord. They're going to be shifting their targets. They have the red.
Who's gonna get it?
And it's going to be a security for the Lord. But here, Aura, Genji, first Padang. Genji going to be going down against Padang there.
Going for the 1,000 punches, but here, meanwhile, in the mid lane, Export refuses to die, but no, mega kill coming from the kid himself. Plus the follow-up from Mr. Few. 3 heroes are now down for Team Indonesia. You have a minute, but from their death timers, they're chasing the high loss.
But the problem here, Manjin, is that the death timer onto Aura is very, very long. That's 40 seconds, and also 37 on the Export. If they catch Nika Om, that's it for Indonesia.
Yes, what Philippines needs to do is get Ukok right now. Ukok has the ability to clear out the Lord, but I think they can do it, and they've done it. 20-26. I think this is game number 1.
This is game number 1, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see how Nika will pan out for this. BMI goes for the bait, but of course, just to remove the Claude on the distance. He's beating out everything. And ladies and gentlemen, with great difficulty, Team Philippines takes game number 1.
The longest one.